welcome to round 14. The girls have travelled down to Geelong to take on the North Geelong Magpies down here at Osborne Park. Personally, I wasn't here the last time the girls played the Magpies. So, Tess, can you give us a bit of an insight into what that game involved?
Well, last time they played, they were at Dower Park at our home ground, so it was home advantage to us, and it was a very physical game actually. Geelong presented a great competition and very animated, very physical, so I think the crowd is certainly out here to get behind Geelong today, so it'll be an interesting game for the Thunder, I reckon.
Now, as you can tell, it's quite windy down here. It's not wet, bit muddy, but the wind is going to be a big factor. We think it might be a 3-goal advantage to the city end, so it'll be interesting to see how the girls go about that. Girls are looking to make it 14 in a row, 16 if you're counting last year's finals in a row, which is a club record. So hopefully we get a good start to the day. Bit of a crowd down here for us. A few people have travelled down, so hopefully we're in for a great match.
Well, while the girls are warming up, we're going to take a quick chat with JK before the game starts today. So the girls are warming up really well down here, and things were pretty competitive last time we played North Geelong. They've obviously got the home ground advantage today, so how do you think the girls will go?
I think, we're up for a good contest today. North Geelong always bring a really physical game and are super competitive across the field. It is pretty windy as well, which will not necessarily play into their hands, but it doesn't really help us.
It is very tricky. We are noticing the wind picking up, and it's obviously blowing towards the city end. So hopefully we can get a few goals from our forwards and from you running around the midfield today. How do you think you're going to go out there?
Hopefully I get a few kicks and be accountable for my player. That's something we're working on in the midfield going into finals. So.
Fantastic. Well, we're looking for our 14th consecutive win this season, so best of luck out there today, JK.
Cheers, TG.
Well, one of our most in-demand club champions around the Thunder is none other than the trainer, Trainer Shorty. She is here week in, week out, and she has one of the biggest jobs to do with the Thunder. Pre-game, post-game, middle of the game, she's on the whole time. We're actually going to go into the rooms now, pre-game, and take a look at her in action. Come with me. Shorty, we're just live on camera here. We thought we'd just get you doing your work in... I thought we'd just have a chat to you while you're just taping Coggo's ankle there. Shorty, pre-game, you're in high demand. Yes. Tell me about a typical game day for you.
Look, typical game day is strapping this one and strapping everyone else in the team. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how many of the girls, say there's 22 girls, how many get taped?
This many. You can count.
Okay, I'm just having a look here. She's got 15 down there. We're talking about ankles, knees, thumbs, fingers, shoulder. I've got another thing for other here. So you do everything, basically.
I do everything.
Now, Shorty, the girls love you here because you know your stuff. But how did you first get involved in the club?
I started playing first and then moved away, so I've decided just to stick around and tape and help out the girls.
Fantastic. And, well, if you could say one thing, the best thing about being involved in the club, what would it be?
Just having a crack with the girls, having a laugh every time they come and see me every weekend. Yeah, it's good.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. We like seeing you in action here, and you get the girls on the field each week, so thank you very much for being part of Thunder TV.
Nice. Thanks.
Well, here at halftime at North Geelong, we're going to take a time to do some fan zone segment with Neil. Now, Neil attends almost every single game. Neil, what is your interest in the football club and how often do you come to our games?
Oh, I try to get to as many games as I can. I went to a couple of the training sessions before the season started to see how they were going, and they were looking pretty good then. And Emma Walters, her dad being a friend of mine, sort of made me have a fair interest in the club, and such a good club.
Fantastic. We do see you with your blonde curls around the field almost every week, and the girls really appreciate having people like yourself down here. What makes you sort of keep coming back and spending your Sundays watching the Thunder?
Oh, I just love a good game of football, and the girls are playing pretty well with some pretty good skills, and always learning and wanting to learn more, and it's just a very good club.
Yeah, and it's half time. We're on 33 points to 0, so things are looking good, but it's a pretty different game out here today. Very, very defensive, great defensive pressure from North Geelong. So what do you reckon the rest of today is going to be like?
Oh, I think it'll be pretty much the same as it has been going, and hopefully the girls keep putting the pressure on and keep scoring and get ready for the finals.
That's right, let's hope so. Well, thank you, Neil. Thanks for being part of Thunder TV.
No worries, thank you.
Let's take 60 seconds with Hayley Trevine. Start the clock. Hayley, what's your nickname?
Trev.
Any other names?
H.
Thought so. What's your playing number?
33.
Any significance for that?
My best friend's dad used to have 33 on his back and he passed away, so play for him.
So very meaningful.
Yeah.
If you weren't playing footy, what would you be doing?
Probably sleeping in on a Sunday morning.
Nice. Favourite team in the AFL?
The Cats.
Favourite player?
Jimmy Bartell.
Okay. Any pre-game rituals?
Eggs on toast.
Okay. If favourite food in the world?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I actually really like this Woolworths made salad. It's like couscous and chilli and sun-dried tomatoes. It's really good.
Great answer. Favourite bus driver for the away games?
Ooh, Crago.
Any superstitions before the games?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Here, quick maths question. What's 6 goals 8?
Oh, that's a hard one.
It is a hard one.
Say
Take a stab.
6 to 36
Yeah.
plus 8, so that makes 44.
You're correct. Second person in the whole team to get it. I think that's our time up after that very long last question. Thank you very much for taking 60 seconds with Thunder TV.
Thank you very much, Frenchie.
Oh, pleasure.
Well, another incredible win for the Bendigo Thunder here today at North Geelong. I'm here with Kelly Mensforth, who managed to bag a few goals up there today. Menno, how did it feel?
Yeah, pretty good. Couple of snaps, yeah.
Fantastic. You played so well up there forward, but we struggled today. We finished with 7 goals, 13. So what happened out there with the girls?
A bit windy, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, the wind definitely seemed to play a part. The ball was certainly over here in the city and in the pocket, but we came away with the win, and it seemed, really great game out there against North Geelong.
Yep, no, it was. They're always physical, so always ready for a fight when we come here.
Yep, well, fantastic. We got our 14th consecutive win, so
how good is it?
How good is it? Well done, go Thunder.
Yeah, exactly. Go Thunder.
Good work, Menno. Well, a wonderful game down here at North Geelong despite these windy conditions. Did you enjoy watching that, Frenchie?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Very windy down here, but to the girls' credit, they ran the game out really hard and came away with the win.
Fantastic. Let's take a look at this week's weekly wrap-up.
Round 14 saw the Bendigo Thunder take on North Geelong on a windy Sunday afternoon. The Thunder won the toss and used the wind to their advantage, kicking 3 goals and keeping North Geelong scoreless. However, whilst the wind assisted the ball into Bendigo's forward 50, inaccurate kicking saw Bendigo rack up 7 behinds. North Geelong stepped up its defensive pressure in the second quarter, making it hard for the Thunder to score freely. Tough one-on-one battles in the centre of the field proved hard for either team to move the ball into their forward 50. Key midfielder Hayley Trevine came off second best in a contest, injuring her shoulder and ruling her out of the second half. To the Thunder's credit, they kept North Geelong scoreless up to half-time and added 1 goal to their own total to lead by 33 points. The third quarter was very even, with both teams going in hard to the contests. The Thunder failed to capitalise on their opportunities going forward. The Thunder's back six were outstanding though, only conceding a behind in the last minute of the quarter. The wind picked up in the last quarter, making it extremely difficult to consistently hit targets, with the ball being drawn towards the city end. The Thunder girls ran the game out, with Emma Grant putting the icing on the cake with a snap on her left foot in the dying seconds. Bendigo remains undefeated with 14 consecutive wins. Final scores were Bendigo Thunder 7-13 55, North Geelong 0-1-1. Best players for the Thunder: Alana McNabb, Michelle Barkler, Abby Hay, Jess Blake, Lily Campbell and Emma Grant. Goal kickers were Callie Mensforth 2, Alana Wern 2, Emma Grant 2 and Jess Kennedy 1.
Well, thanks for watching another episode of Thunder TV. We hope you've enjoyed today's game here from North Geelong. If you want to keep up with all the action with the Bendigo Thunder, you can look at our Facebook page, Twitter, or keep on track here on YouTube with Thunder TV.
Now, next week, it's the last game of the regular home and away season. We see the girls take on Altona Vikings down at JK Grant Reserve. The girls are wanting to finish the regular season off with 15 wins from 15 games. So hopefully we'll get lots of people down to JK Grant Reserve in Altona and we can see the girls win.
Go Thunder!
Go the Thunder!